Hello everybody and welcome back into Green Hell, which is obviously a different Green Hell because we are here and no longer here, and there is a reason for that. I'm having a problem with the file. I can't get into it. My save game. I'm trying for a couple of days. It's been frustrating me. I don't know what's the problem. Had a couple of glitches with my computer, which is possibly why. But it still shows up in the list, but it just won't open. So I'll obviously have to do some more messing around with it. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I don't really want to dwell on it too much again. So I figured I'd come somewhere else and try something else. So I'm here because I was thinking about doing that pyramid build. So yeah, I came here because I had two places in mind. This spot here and here. Because I haven't done anything in this part of the map at all. This is the original home base where the tent was set up in story mode. When you went there much earlier on in survival mode than now, like earlier, late last year even, when you tried to build in the blank area there, you would always get yellow frames, like it knew something was there but you just couldn't see it. Well, that's no longer there. The yellow frames are no longer there, and that is a fully white area now and able to be built in. So I went there to suss out how much room was there. It's a decent sized area for building a nice sized base, just not a pyramid base, because in order for it to be a fairly decent-ish looking pyramid, it needs to be 3x3, 5x5 type of thing, so you've got a middle sort of, walkway that you can have out. So I really want to do it 3x3, and I could put in 3x3 like I have done here. I could do that at the other place, but I couldn't put sheds in on the sides because there was a tree on each side that I couldn't cut down, so I was stuck. So I thought I'd come here instead, and I spent yesterday clearing off this area, and I put these here, but this log is in the way of putting in the shed here, so I'm going to get rid of this row. It's just wrong. There. I do this to get a rough idea of the placement of things, to see how they'll go. And I think now this one should be okay, but I could possibly bring it back. What I'm concerned about is this is quite a steep incline here, and if I try and put sheds in on a very steep incline, there is a possibility that the two shed poles that go into the ground will be so far in the ground that I won't be able to see them, and I won't be able to place the logs in, so I won't be able to complete the shed. So I need to be as far over to this side as possible, but say we've got this tree and we've got this log, so yeah, just got to have a think about that. So the yeah, I'm trying to, where's that tree there? I'm thinking perhaps the best placement would be if I put this frame as close as possible to this log. For a couple of you have asked what am I going to do about corners, because of course we don't have corners. Now I know we don't have corners. It may just be a pyramid with no corners, but yeah, let's get this out of the way as well. So we've got a better view. And the corners, yeah, I was, yeah, it's not a lot, honestly, to do about the corners. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that. I have been thinking about it for a while, and honestly nothing's come into my head, so. Because there isn't anything even that's square that you could place there. Just, you know, the chests you could have used to fill in the gap, but the chests aren't square. We'll get to it when we get to it, I think. So what I'm thinking about here is there's so many sticks around from all the yeah, I can't carry much at the moment because I'm carrying these because I want to plant them. Well, I can't plant them yet until I know exactly the placement of everything else. So, yeah, it's all been a little bit hectic trying to get the other game working and then figuring out where I'm going to go. You see, this looks quite flat, but then you can see how much that rises up there. And that could be an issue, so we really need to go as far over here as we can and utilise as much of this flat space as possible. So I think there, and then that would be in, yep, I could put, the shed would go out that way. And the shed should come out here. Let's just look. I've got logs here. Let's put it in place and just check the shed before. And oh, I'm very heavy. So I'm carrying a whole load of stuff. Shoot, what's the time? Let's head back for a sleep first, and then I can tell you why I'm a bit heavy. So yes, I came here during the daytime. I cleared off this area, and I did kind of think about building on this flat spot here, clearing off all these, but then you've got this in the way. And yeah, it's possible, but I would have liked to have been able to, if I was going to do it, I would have liked to have been a little bit more central to this, and I don't think I can. But I suppose we can look at it in the morning. Couldn't do it inside here either because of these things. Now, this frame here was already here. I didn't build it just now. This was back from my original travel around the map when I very first started the game, as I've got save spots all around the place, so this didn't need to be built. However, I did build the dryer that's under it yesterday, because it's the only place that's undercover where I can have a dryer. So, and that's peccary meat on there, and that is why I'm carrying all these bones. And the reason why I'm carrying all the bones is because I don't have a lot left on my axe, so I'll want to make a bone axe when the time is right. Oh, I can't stand having this bag so messy. I'm sorry. Just drop you there for a sec. Now these Seeds and such I bought from the cocaine camp, so that in case I had trouble finding any, I would have the seeds ready to go. Okay, I bought those with me as well. And I already had those on me. I picked up the animal droppings since I've been here, but I figured I might as well keep them for fertilising, obviously. And I bought the stack of charcoal so that I can make camp ash for the yeah, that thing that takes camp ash. The mud mixer, that's right. Sorry, total mental blank. Alright, so I've got some canned food which I also brought me with me, which I'm gonna eat, and I can drop the empty can off for some saved. And how are we going with that? Ooh. Got anything else that's got some... Oh, let's eat this. And a nut. And I think they'll be right. The painkillers I also brought with me because there are poison dart frogs here. Down at the riverbank. And I just want to have a little bit of protection in case I'm an idiot and accidentally pick one up. So, and we'll just grab the water when we go back down. Oh, have I got any left? I do. I couldn't remember if I'd filled it up or not. Alright, so... oh, look, let's do a quick placement. I say, so we have to allow ourselves room for the shed on the side. That's the one thing, so it's not just the place, not just room for the frames, it's room for the shed. Now see, that looks like it should be okay. So can we go 3 across? That's the... Whoops. Okay, just trying to do a rough guesstimate. It's just on that side of the grass. So round about there. Okay. No, I don't think there's enough. There's enough room for the 3 frames. I don't think there's enough room for the sheds. I'd say if only this wasn't here, it would have been perfect. Right here, nice and flat, near the leaves. No, it's fine this way. I think it looks big. The area looks big, but yeah, it's deceptive. So you look at an area and think, it should fit, no problems. But the only place I know for a fact that it would fit, even a 5x5 one, would be at the cocaine camp, where in this save I have one base there already, but that doesn't mean I can't start a new one and build there, which, depending on how this, if we can get this kind of going, and it's okay, I find the thought of building a nice big one from scratch very appealing. I've got to admit, cocaine camp is perfect. Okay, let's see if we can put our shed on. Right, that's it. Excellent. Alright, so we come back again this way. Okay. Right, as you can see, I've got a few logs, just cleared the area off so I could have a better idea of how big this area was. So I cleared this off when I first arrived. Just giving it a rough God, I sound like a dog going ruff ruff. Just to give me a general idea of how much room there was, taking into consideration the trees and those bloody logs. But at least there is not a lack of rope here, which is good. And there's heaps of trees too, to be honest. If you build quite a large base here. Definitely build quite a large base. Right, so let's put another one. No, sorry, not the map. Oh gosh, let's get it back again. There. Can you see how we're already going up the slope a little bit there? And that's what I'm worried about with the this side. Is how much that's going to affect the sheds. So what I want to do is yep. The only other place I can think of, but I don't think it's as big, is, you know, the upper cocaine camp? The one that's a little bit higher. Well, that's really low, isn't it? Well, let's just knock this. I need to see how far into the ground the... Okay. Hello, despawn. These, as long as you can see the tiniest tips, it's alright, but this is not looking good. But this side at all. No. Okay. Well, I think it's going to be too low, to be honest, and we've got to come out one more. Oops. Oh god, look how low that is. I can actually see over it. There, this isn't going to be workable, I don't think at all. Because once we get to the point where we put one shed in and we can't see one of the logs, well, and I've got a feeling this is so low. Wow. Okay, let's have a look. Whoa, we can barely see that one. What's the bit? When we put this next one in, we won't be able to see it. Oh my god, that looks more like a table than a frame. It'd be good if you just actually wanted a like a foundation, to give you a flat area. However, this is not ideal for what we're actually wanting to do with a pyramid style. Not ideal at all. This is going to be the most ridiculous shed I've ever seen. Gonna laugh so hard when I see how bad this looks. Right, do we have enough rope on us? No. Okay, let's just quickly grab some rope so we can laugh. Oh. Okay. Rope trees. Here we go. This is going to be so bad. Because I really want to do this pyramid look. I really do. I'm just thinking that we are going to have to restart it in a brand new game. Alright, are you ready? Because we've got two sides. We've got this side and that side. So, let's have a look. Yep. No. And even more no. So yeah, so you can see that one, but this one's completely buried, and both of those are buried. So this is a no. We could come back a little bit further, but honestly, I don't think it's over here in this corner. I don't think it's going to take. Yeah, you're thinking this is a ridiculous idea as well, aren't you? I thought, did you see he nodded? He did. He totally is agreeing with us. Yep, totally agreeing. This is the most ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. So this is a no. We are not going to be able to do this here. So in light of that, what I think is a fresh start. Completely fresh start. Completely fresh game. Starting from scratch. So I won't have my beautiful 4 pots though. Oh no, because the pots. The reason why I've got 4 pots is I got the 1 pot at the cocaine camp, then I got a pot at Delta camp, which is here, which for some reason on this map doesn't show that you've been there. But here, Delta camp, there was a pot. As most of you who played it before multiplayer knew, if you got the pot there and you left and you came back, the pot respawned. And if you left and came back, the pot respawned again. That's how come I've got 4 pots, because I got 3 pots from there. The only reason I don't have more is because I ran out of room in my backpack and I couldn't be bothered going back. But now I believe that Creepy Jar took the pot away from Delta camp. It's not there at all. You get 1 pot, and that's from the cocaine camp now. The only problem with starting a new game, of course, is going around the map and getting everything again. But yeah, but what I might do is before I decide on that, I'll go back to one of my other save profiles and I'll go back and have a look at the top cocaine camp, the one that's a little bit smaller. And we'll see if that's big enough. But I really do want to do a big. Oh, I'm very undecided. Really undecided. But other than the fact that this is not working. So, and when that Pecky was laughing at us, and he totally agreed that it was a stupid idea to build here. We could build here, just not the pyramid build. The only other place I could think of to do the pyramid build would be back at the lagoon base, but who wants to see another lagoon build again so soon? Yeah, so, no. Okay, so I think we'll leave it there, and we'll just, yeah. We're a little bit stuck at the moment, in more ways than one. Stuck on a game I can't load, now I'm stuck on deciding what to do. No, elsewhere. So yes. Okay, well, yeah, we'll leave it there, and I'll see. I'll go and have a look at the smaller cocaine camp up the top and see what that looks like. See if that's viable as well. See what the tree situation's like over there. See if I didn't deforest it too much when I built my other camp. But anyway, so yes, I'll check that out and I'll let you know about that. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll catch you all again soon. Bye.